This week is one of transitions, and that's certainly a common theme here. Now that I'm getting to know the other people on my team and seeing how they're each making an impact, I'm able to move forward with my own projects. All week, I've had a dozen Word documents open so that I can start to make some plans on how we're gonna get our story out. There are three main things I'll be working on. First, I'll be creating a blog strategy, and that's a term that I'm using pretty gently, to be able to get the science and innovations taking place right here out to publics like you all. For this, I'm hoping to create a series or two that introduces you not only to their science, but them just as people, just like you and me. Also, I'm helping the team by being another pair of eyes for their social media accounts. So if you aren't already following them on Twitter, now is a perfect time. They're all great voices for different parts of the agricultural industry, bringing a different perspective to issues that they're especially passionate about. Lastly, my buddy Allison and I, and no, that's not a name that we came up with, are working on a way to better communicate our product. Although we're still in the beginning phases of this, I'm excited to learn how to brainstorm as a team member in order to find a novel way to get this message out there. Stay tuned. In honor of work-life balance, I figured I might as well cue you into what else I'm up to. This weekend, I hit all sorts of St. Louis tourist sites. The Arch? Check. Ted Drewes Frozen Custard? Check. IKEA? Check. And if you think that IKEA isn't an adventure, I would argue that you are sorely mistaken. So let's check off those vlog requirements. First, what I learned this week. I got to use the Behr color packet to help with the graphic design project. So I learned the difference between Behr blue and Behr bright blue and Behr dark blue and Behr mid blue. I was most surprised by the background of my team members. They all have such interesting paths that brought them to this group. For the best and worst part of my week, or what I would call the pit and the peak, the pit was definitely the hour-and-a-half long tornado warning on Tuesday, but the peak were all the new friends that I made on the first floor stairwell of my apartment building. Next week, I'm excited to present my project progress. Next week, I'm excited to present my project progress to my manager, Amy Hood, so that we can be sure that the projects that I'm doing are adding value to the team. After all, that's the whole point of an internship. Learning opportunities for me that bring value to the team at large. See you next week.